What's up guys, my name's Louis and today we're going to be going through how I do my awesome transitions between screens on my live streams. Now don't forget guys, I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday over at twitch.tv/Louis Hitchcock. So if you have any questions or want to just come have a look at all these awesome transitions, make sure to do so. So let's just get into it. Okay, so when you first create your scene, you're going to be stuck with just basic cuts in between each scene. So you're going to have something that looks a bit like this. Very smooth and kind of makes your stream feel a bit clunky and rough around the edges, if that makes sense. Streamlabs make this really easy because all you have to do to change your animation is click on the Edit Scene Transitions button right at the top here. Now this will come up with this menu here. Okay, so you won't have this original one, but it'll be the same. It should say cut or something similar. And all you got to do is you want to click on the Edit Pen button on the side next to the trash can. You click on that, and then it will come up with this menu here. Where it says Global Transition. You want to leave that, and then it says Cut or Fade or whatever on this menu. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch with Streamlabs built in, and that's the same with regular OBS or Stream Elements OBS or any of that kind of stuff. It's all the same. Now what we want to do is let's just put a fade on each transition. Let's make it a bit smoother, a bit nicer. The duration is in milliseconds, so that's 300 milliseconds, so that's what, 3 seconds? So if we click done and done again, and then change scene, it's nice and smooth. That's great. But what if we want to do something a bit more complex? So there's a fade, but then there's the swipe, there's a slide, there's a fade to color. So fade to color would be great because you can chroma key out that color and have another scene that just appears behind it or whatever. You can do all sorts of stuff, especially if you're using macro pads such as the Stream Deck or some other free stuff that's out there, or just macros on your keyboard. Now the most popular one by far is the Lumia Wipe. So Lumia Wipe contains like 30 or 40 different types of wipes that you can do. So back in the day I used to use linear horizontal, and I click done, and then that just creates that wipe. That's a really nice smooth transition, and it comes preset with some certain packs that you can download or buy off the internet. Now you may be asking, but Louis, how do I do my fancy transition? Well, I use a custom animation that I made in Sony Vegas Pro 15. Now this animation is really special because it contains an alpha layer. Alpha layer is really important for this because it allows you to have a clear background, and this is really important when you're trying to create an animation that goes bigger and then covers up the whole screen. So all I did was I created my animation in Sony Vegas. There might be a tutorial if you guys want it. And then I went into my scene transition. I clicked on the edit button, or I actually created an add transition. I called it Cactus 1. And then I gave the type of stinger. Now this comes up with duration, video file, transition points, all this kind of stuff that you don't really need to worry about. All you need to do is you need to set your animation file. So I'm going to set that. Set my file. Now transition point is really important because if you set your transition point to 0 but your animation takes time to cover up your whole screen, you end up with this. It does the transition as soon as you do the click, but the animation doesn't do anything. So you want to set that transition time to however long you've determined in your animation. For me that is 1 second, so I want to set that, and I want to go into transition point and I want to type in 1000. Audio monitoring is not important because I haven't got the audio on my transition, but that might be different for you depending on how you would set up your animation, so just use it as you will. So I'm going to click done and done again, and that leaves me with my amazing transition that I use for my streams every day. Thanks for watching guys, my name's been Louis. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday over at twitch.tv/Louis Hitchcock, so make sure to come over if you have any questions or if you just want to hang out. In the meantime, I will see you in the next one. Hey God! Got it! Welcome to the stream. That actually freaked me out for a second there.